The defense forces of Ukraine launched an attack on a Russian military base in occupied Makiivka in Donetsk Oblast on New Year's Eve. Hundreds of Russian troops were killed in the HIMARS strike. The Ukrainian military says that it killed 400 and injured at least 300 Russian soldiers. Unverified footage posted online of the aftermath of the incident shows a huge building that was supposedly used as Russian barracks, reduced to smoking rubble. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how incompetence helped Ukraine eliminate many Russian troops using HIMARS. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. Use the code DEFENSE at the checkout to get an extra month free for the 2-year plan. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Russia has acknowledged that a significant number of its troops were killed in one of the Ukraine war's deadliest single strikes, when Kyiv's forces struck a building housing troops at the exact moment Vladimir Putin was delivering his televised New Year address. In a rare admission, Russia's defense ministry said 63 soldiers had died in the fiery blast, which destroyed the temporary barracks in a former vocational college in Makiivka, the twin city of the Russian-occupied regional capital, Donetsk. It said the accommodations had been hit by 4 rockets fired from U.S.-made HIMARS launchers, claiming 2 rockets had been shot down. There are also speculations that the Russian base in Makiivka has been targeted because of increased mobile phone activity in the vicinity. Pavel Gubarev, an active war participant since 2014 on the Russian side, commenting on the Makiivka incident, says this is far from the only time rear bases are attacked. The Russian disaster has drawn demands from nationalist bloggers for commanders to be punished for housing soldiers alongside an ammunition dump. Russian military bloggers, many with hundreds of thousands of followers, said the huge destruction was a result of storing ammunition in the same building as a barracks, despite commanders knowing it was within range of Ukrainian rockets. Igor Girkin, a former commander of pro-Russian troops in East Ukraine, who has emerged as one of the highest-profile Russian nationalist military bloggers, said the death toll was in the hundreds, later editing his post to include wounded in that figure. Ammunition had been stored at that site, and Russian military equipment there was uncamouflaged, he said. Another nationalist blogger, Rybar, said around 70 soldiers were confirmed dead and more than 100 wounded. Archangel Spetsnaz Z, another Russian military blogger with more than 700,000 followers on Telegram, wrote, "What happened in Makiivka is horrible. Who came up with the idea to place personnel in large numbers in one building, where even a fool understands that even if they hit with artillery, there would be many wounded or dead?" He added, "Commanders couldn't care less about ammunition stored in disarray on the battlefield. Each mistake has a name." The attack is the latest in a growing list of embarrassments suffered by the Russian army since the start of the invasion on February 24th. Russia's acknowledgement of scores of deaths in one incident was almost without precedent. Moscow rarely releases figures for its casualties, and when it does, the figures tend to be on the lower side. For example, it acknowledged just 1 death from among a crew of hundreds when Ukraine sank its Black Sea Fleet flagship, Moskva, in April. HIMARS has undeniably been one of the most impactful weapons the U.S. has provided to Ukraine. It's been used to blow up Russian ammunition depots, command and control centers, bridges, and even air defenses. Targets that were beyond the Ukrainian strike envelope earlier were decimated with HIMARS. Western intelligence, especially from the U.S., enabled Ukraine to systematically dismember Russian military assets in many parts using HIMARS. The accuracy of HIMARS and the ability of Ukrainians to identify targets are well known, and hence it can be said that this is an appalling mistake by the Russian commander.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.